Part 11 is finally here. Sorry that took so long.
Yeah, you better be sorry.
I was gonna make this the Elite Luckin episode, but turns out I don't think Shenzhen actually has any Elite Luckins. At least they don't show up on the map. They've just got Relax, Pickup, and Express. So instead, this is gonna be the plant-based episode. One thing I realized that's actually kind of awesome is when I wear a mask, you can't tell, am I actually talking right now, or am I just using a voiceover that I recorded later, or did I just take the audio from another segment and play it over this part because I didn't take enough B-roll? You'll never know.
Does it matter? You act like people actually care. I stopped here for a second to look at some of the local culture before crossing the bridge.
Time is money. Effluency is life.
Words to live by.
Caution, safe. Make up your mind. Is it caution or safe?
I wanted to give it some time to make up its mind, so I left to cross this huge bridge that I've already shown you in another episode. There's always some kind of mega project going on. Nothing ever stays how it is. This city seems to be in a perpetual state of, it's gonna look so cool. Some of it actually does look pretty cool though, like this not at all cliche hyperlapse.
By the way, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but Shenzhen has these dope separated bike lanes so that you don't die while you're riding your bike.
Yeah, I don't think you've mentioned that before.
You see, you've got bike lanes here, and then to my right, you got the car lanes, and then to the left over there, you've got the walking lanes.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice because I don't really like dying very much.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a little like uncomfortable, and it just makes me feel a lot more comfortable knowing that I can stay alive here.
Yeah, that actually seems pretty dope. Yeah, I'm glad you told us about that. Because I don't think, you've never mentioned that before. But yeah, dying hurts. I'd know.
Mr. Chongqing. Man, side note at this intersection, if I could live in that building right there, I would totally put like passion fruit up there, and like the cloud right there would just be raining down on the passion fruit, and oh, it'd be sick. I imagine if we go up there right now, it's just gonna be shitty. Like they're gonna have a bunch of trash up there and not use it, and no jacuzzi, and man, I wanna own a place like that.
Maybe if everyone watching this subscribes, then I could get some of them YouTube monies. And then I could use that money to buy Luckin stock. And then I could use that money to buy the apartment. And then I could also use some of it to buy a Luckin Express coffee machine that I could put up there in the penthouse and then film a video of me going to that Luckin just for you guys. Genius. All right, hurry up and subscribe.
The way they manage the plants here is quite incredible. I love how on the right side it's like groomed, catered plants, and on the left side we've got like vines growing up the wall. To be honest, I don't think they did this on purpose, but I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, it really does look nice. But at the same time, the only reason that fence is there is because more construction. I wonder how it'll look when it's finished. Oh right, they're never gonna finish. They'll just knock it down and start over. More jobs. Well, before they do, let's play a game. I call it
Guess That Propaganda.
You take a look at the propaganda, and then tell me in the comments, without looking it up, what you think it says. So we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
This one's my favorite. Refuse to eat wild animals, and instead eat genetically modified apples and broccoli. We're getting close. It's down that street.
Oh, come on, learn to point in the right...
yeah,
there you go. God, you suck at pointing.
Now here's an interesting one. This is the biggest advertisement for a Hey Tea Go that I've ever seen. Hey Tea Go is essentially like a pick up and go station for Hey Tea. And Hey Tea is the company that does the high quality tea drinks. And I actually just heard recently that Hey Tea invested in Seesaw, the company that's trying to do like very quality coffee in China. They're like a coffee bean roaster, and they have like standard coffee shops. So that's quite interesting. Oh, and then look at this. X Coffee. Now this is even more interesting. Here's Burger King, and they've got King Coffee. Well, I said it was down this street, and I walked all the way to the end and looked all around and found the Burger King, and oops. I see what you did there. in summer. Gee, it seems like they always have something new going on. Say hello to the oat milk latte.
All right, to be honest, I'm actually pretty surprised here. This location is considered a pickup location, but it feels a lot more like a relax. Like, there's tons of people here, there's tons of orders going on, they're constantly making stuff, and people are coming in and out, and the delivery guys are whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Well, the ambiance here is pretty nice. It does seem like there's a little bit of corner cutting. You tell me what you think. Check out this manufacturing defect that shows these are definitely not Chemex's, but Alibaba knockoffs. But for now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Plant-based, delightful. I hope. That is probably the most mediocre thing I've ever eaten. If you were to be like, all right, we need a new definition for what is mediocre, like, how do we define it in the dictionary? You know, Luckin Coffee's plant-based bagel sandwich. It's cold. It's like what you would get on an airplane, to be honest. Like, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's airplane food. Sorry, Luckin. You gotta get your food game together. As a breakfast food, I'd rather just like stop on my way to work, pick up my Luckin, and then go get one of those like steamed buns or something and eat that. This is supposed to be my lunch. This isn't lunch. It's edible, I'll give them that. As for the drink though, this has the potential to be one of the greatest things that's ever happened to China, because getting a chocolate milkshake is not really a thing here. You can go to like millions of milkshakes if they happen to have one. Like there's one in Shanghai, but it's like next to Haagen-Dazs and it's $10 a milkshake. And other than that, like your choices are buy insanely expensive Haagen-Dazs ice cream and make a chocolate milkshake at home, or just you're screwed. You don't have a chocolate milkshake and you drink boba instead because it's the best substitute. But this could be a chocolate milkshake. Even McDonald's here does not have milkshakes. What is that? So, I have high expectations for this, Luckin. Redeem yourself. You ready for this? There's boba in it. There's boba in it. There's boba in it. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. But I am. Well, you win, Luckin. There's also like Cocoa Krispies in it. If you were to take Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Krispies, blend it up with some ice and milk, and add boba, that's what this drink is. And it's a yes out of 10. Now, if I'm being a little bit critical, the places that specifically do boba have better boba because it tastes a little more like that's their main thing. So they buy really expensive boba or they make it, or I don't know what they do, but this tastes like manufactured boba. It's not the best, but it has good texture. And I've definitely been to places like Cocoa is everywhere and they try to do everything. They even have coffee. Their boba's not very good. Their tea's not very good. I haven't had their coffee yet, but I imagine it's not very good. This is on par with some other boba places, and it's still good. It's chewy, it's nice, and nobody's gonna complain about it. I'm just being nitpicky. Those of you at home right now, put Cocoa Krispies in a blender, pour in some Cocoa Puffs, pour in some milk, get some boba, and make yourself one of these.
Look at you learning to talk properly. I'm so proud of you. You didn't even need me to step in and save your ass. Our little guy's growing up.
Ah, sweet, check it out. Not only do I own a forklift company, but I also own a giant truck company. That's me. All right, while I hate this architecture, that would actually be so fun to walk up and down those stairs. So me and I would like to end this with a question.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Couldn't be.
Then who?
You?
Okay, I would like to end this with a question. Have you subscribed yet?
Oh, got him.